Alright, so we're back and we're gonna do service pages today. So ideally I want to show you how quick you can get 6 service pages done. We're gonna start from this one, which I did from a blank page, which is new page blank right there. And so it starts you out with just one row and one column. So one of the very first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the contact form on my service pages. So I'm gonna come back to the home page. I'm going to right click copy, go back to my service page. I'm going to want it on the right side, so I'm going to add a column. Right click paste. And so now it's set up exactly the same way that it is on my home page, and I don't have to mess with any of the settings or anything like that. So I'm just going to add some text above it to say free consultation. And then I'm going to add a H1 text to the top of the page, and that's going to be the name of the service. So when I added the new row up here, it actually fell into the header, and I don't want that because that means that the title scrolls with the rest of the page. So I'm going to click row, and these little arrows right here, I'm going to move it down. And so now it's no longer in the header, which is what I want. On the left, I think I'll do an image. You can do some text below the image. So this is the beginning of your service page. I'm going to add another row. I'm going to copy that whole row, and then I'm just going to switch them. So then I get image on the left, text on the right. Click to call at the bottom. So I just paused the video and went and got some filler text for all of this, so you can see how it looks once it's all filled out with like real content and the H2, H3 titles. H1 over here, I added a border to the contact form. But that's basically it. I'm going to keep it really simple. 3 rows, 4 rows, contact form, click to call button. So one thing we want to do is go back to pages, this little gear icon, you're going to go to page URL, and you're going to notice that when I initially made the page, I named it service 1, so that's what the page URL is, but I'm going to change that. It's going to get changed to the name of the title on the service page. You'll click off, you'll see a little check. I also renamed the page when I got all that filler text to put in, so you would just come here, click rename, and right there. So now we're going to get into duplicating your pages. So gear icon, duplicate. If you have a list of the services that you already know you're going to be making pages for, you can just name them right here when you duplicate it. So my next one's going to be spinal alignment. It comes to the bottom, you drag it up, and we're going to do that 4 more times. Okay, so now we've got 6 service pages. We're on the first one, we'll go to the next one. Layout's the same, contact form's already done, click to call's already done. So at this point, all you have to do is click and replace. So you would replace your H1 titles, H2, H3, replace the content with the appropriate one that relates to the service, and replace the pictures. So you can see it took me 30 seconds to change all the titles. It might take you a couple minutes if you have the content already written out and all the pictures chosen to just replace everything on the page. And then once you're done with that, you're going to come back. You should go through all your page URLs. Just make sure they're what you want them. I spelled therapy wrong on this one, so it's going to be wrong here. And once your service pages are built out, you'll be able to come to pages, and every single one you'll be able to edit the SEO settings. So you'll see right here, I can add a page title. I might want that to be that, give it a description, The description should be pretty short. This one says keep it under 160 characters. Just a general overview of what's going on your service page. You can throw in some keywords. It could be password protected. It could not be indexed, which you don't want for your service page, but you will want that for a thank you page. So yeah, once they're built out, you'll come back to each page, go through the SEO, fill it out. It's a good practice. And with that, you've got 6 service pages in under 10 minutes. Click and replace layout, everything's set up correctly, and you'll be able to hit publish faster.